r/AskReddit, what is the worst thing you have ever done to your body? Smoking and still doing it. Wish I could say that it was a thing of past. My dad smoked my whole life. He died last week on his 58th birthday. Didn't tell anyone about the cancer and we didn't get to say goodbye and I'm fucking wrecked. It's not worth it. Drank heavily for 20 years on a daily basis. 6 months sober, still healing. Worked it too hard for a job that would happily replace you in a heartbeat. I can confirm. My knee got injured, manual labor, and got laid off. Now I'm barely able to walk and don't even get any unemployment benefit from the state. I'm looking for a job, but obviously when the new employer finds out that I'm crippled they just gonna lie me off again and I have no idea how I'm gonna pay rent with no income and inability to work. Gained 100 pounds. My wife recommended the super effective weight loss strategy known as having a baby. Did not work on me. Took a massive overdose in sub-zero temperatures. Was found face down in the snow 12 hours later having had several seizures, with an internal body temp of 20 degrees Celsius, was in a coma and on a ventilator for a while. The frostbite was grim. I accidentally skewered myself through the liver with a dive knife. Really cool way to get a $115,000 emergency surgery. Having anorexia, binge and purge subtype disorder. Starve, throw up, abuse 60x laxatives a week, self-harm ECT. Reality did its damage. Regularly compensate for a lack of proper sleep with unholy amounts of coffee. Same. Anorexia then bulimia. The ways in which we damage our body are countless. Same. I used to take a whole box of laxatives, 100, a night for about 3 years. I can't believe I survived that. The worst thing I did to mine was develop anorexia. And I'm a recovering alcoholic and former smoker. Turned 40. It's like the warranty expired and everything broke at once. Just wait for 50 and you'll think you were a spring chicken at 40. Cutting myself. I have to live with these embarrassing scars forever now. It's a huge regret. Self-harm is more common than you may think and you will find lots of people who get it and won't judge you for it. Had babies. I'm glad I have them, but damn, my body has never been the same. Same here. I had mine back to back and my diastasis recti is so bad my ABS feel like a set of French doors. Never mind the stubborn baby weight. Women who bounce right back after giving birth must have a personal trainer and dietitian or something. This is the obvious answer for many of us. It's been nearly 6 years since my last one was born and I'm still dealing with the physical fallout. I started working at a coffee shop shortly before I started my first year of college. Those two factors do not pair well. Hunched because I was insecure about my body. Not only do I have bad posture, I now deal with long-term backache and headaches. Same thing here. My posture is lousy and I'm very self-conscious about it. I hate that bump in between my shoulders. It can be corrected, and your body will thank you if you see it through. Yoga has done wonders for someone I know who had the same issue but hunching due to feeling self-conscious about being very tall. Removed. Except, if you forget to charge your phone you can just charge it longer to make up for it. You cannot truly catch up on lost sleep. Gained a ton of weight and smoked a pack a day. I suffer from trichotillomania and dermatillomania. I picked and rubbed and scratched countless scars into my body. I plucked every single hair from my full beard and left my entire face swollen and raw. When my mom would leave cuts along my scalp, I would pick them constantly until I had massive scabs covering my head. Why did your mom leave cuts along your scalp? Was she abusive? Starving myself and over-exercising to lose weight as a teenager/young adult. I've spent years repairing my relationship with food and rest ever since. Friend of mine while at uni devised a sleep point system. 1 hour of sleep or 1 shot of coffee equals 1 point. As long as he accumulated 8 points he decided he was fine, lol. He was not fine. Fuck, between starting to drink at age 9 getting sober at 47, spending 18 years in the army where I was a paratrooper and 13 years working in an ER. IDFK. Constant stress. Used way too little sunscreen when I was a teen. I don't take my shirt off anymore at the beach. I now have a shirt that protects from UV rays because I've too many times ruined my vacation on the first 2 days from bad sunburn. Also I'm fat. Around age 13 and friend and I covered ourselves in baby oil and cooked ourselves all day on the beach. The rest of that holiday was ruined. Stressed about every little thing YOLO. Smoke cigarettes. I've been smoke-free for 7 years now though. One time I tried to eat all healthy and chowed on some raw spinach and flour tortillas. It turned into a doo-doo rock ball inside me. Removing it almost required a hospital, but instead I went even further beyond and hid like Super Saiyan 6 on the toilet. Never again. All anyone outside that bathroom stall could hear was you screaming Kamehameha as you pushed out those Dragon Ball Z. Join the military. Or monster. Alcoholism. Specifically withdrawal seizures. Last one led to neurological rehab, having to relearn to walk, and a short-term memory that is less than spectacular but workable. I'm lucky that I'm alive after the abuse I put my body through. It might not sound as frightening, and in reality, many people do it, but few really stop to consider. Spending 24/7 at work, eating cheap and unhealthy food, neglecting exercise, and skipping doctor visits. That's truly the worst part because it doesn't happen just once but literally every single day, making a person progressively less healthy and happy. Regained all 275 pounds I worked my ass off losing. Multiple visits to Action Park aka Traction Park. I never left that place uninjured. Drank heavily for 23 years. Finally quit 943 days ago and counting. I've done several things to my body that were pretty bad. But I think 10 years of chain smoking is probably the worst thing I did to my body. Happy to say I'm closing in on 2 years of not smoking anymore. Taking half cigs from the ashtrays outside the local gas station when I was a teenager. My lungs are much better now, but when I did sports in high school it really took a toll on me. Glad not the only one. I cringe now thinking back what could have been on those cigs. Self-harm, I'm over 2 months free now though and hoping to never look back at GT. Abused desserts for like my entire life and now can't find a way out. I drank quite a bit of cough syrup, what a stupid thing to get addicted to. It's ice cream for me. I just don't buy it anymore. If it shows up in my house I can't help myself, but not buying it myself has gotten me off the addiction. I sure hope you can find a way. Nothing tastes as good as being healthy feels. Shot myself. I hope life is good to you, friend. Accidentally slammed the front door shut on my hand, broke 4 fingers, and my hand hasn't been right since. I mean, the breaks have healed, but there's constant discomfort. Gas station Slim Jims. Lived in it. Had sex with my ex. Underrated response. The toll that one hookup in 2019, the subsequent 2 years of toxic situationship took on my mental and physical health is considerable. I used to have a friend that went by the nickname Robo. It came from his youth addiction of drinking whole bottles of Robitussin. He died of liver failure at 33. I mean, codeine is an opiate, so they're incredibly addictive. The one time I had morphine, for appendicitis, I understood why people love opiates. Bet you had clear ass sinuses though. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.